In this learning bite, you're going to discover the top 6 things you can do to better manage your time, and as a result, you're going to free up more time to support others. You're also going to feel a sense of satisfaction at the end of the day because of what you've managed to achieve. You're also going to find that you can meet those deadlines, or at least able to renegotiate prior to the deadline occurring. And finally, you're going to reduce those awful feelings of overwhelm and stress and lack of resilience. So, how do you manage time effectively? To answer this question, we need to look at what time management is and isn't. It isn't squeezing more into the day, working faster or longer, or trying to be superhuman. Rather, time management is consciously choosing what to focus on to achieve goals and priorities today, this week, this month, or even for this year. The first tip is to focus on what's important. To do this, though, you really do need to know how you currently spend your time. So, step 1 is something called a time audit. I want you to grab a piece of paper and a pen you have handy, just one you've got lying around. Once you've done this, I want you to think about your day. I want you to take a snapshot of your day right up until you started watching this learning bite. I want you to brainstorm everything you've done, everything on this piece of paper. Emails, meetings, maybe calling the kids' school, driving to site, everything. We'll wait for you to compile the list, and if you need more time, just pause the video. Do this now. The next step is to go back over the same list and estimate how long each task took. For example, if you went to the local coffee shop to grab a coffee, maybe write 30 minutes. If you edited a report and you think it took 60 minutes, write that down. Remember, it's only an estimate. Once again, we'll wait for you, but if you need more time, pause the video. Do this now. Okay, now tell me, what do you notice about your list? Author Stephen Covey suggests our workdays are often filled with time-consuming things that eat up our day and take us away from the tasks that are most important. To demonstrate, imagine each important thing you want to achieve, whether it be today or this week or this month, is represented as a big rock. For example, one rock might be completing the monthly report on time. Another big rock might be leaving work on time on a Wednesday to watch your kid play sport. Or perhaps a third rock might be allowing time each day to coach the apprentice. Then imagine all the other things that consume your day are represented as little rocks. The break room chats, the phone calls, the long meetings, or perhaps a little rock might be managing the latest crisis or interruptions. Now, thinking about your day, generally what we find is it's consumed with little rocks, emails, interruptions, conversations, meetings, etc. And yet, how much of our day is then left for the big rocks, the important things? So, tip 1 is understanding and knowing what are your big rocks. What must you tackle? What are the non-negotiables? And then doing them in the first half of your day. When you do this, what you'll find, interestingly, is that you'll still be able to do other things. You'll still be able to have those conversations and the breaks, etc. But what you'll also find is that you'll be less stressed because you know the important things are achieved. So to achieve tip 1, reflect on 3 things. 1, what are your big rocks? What are the things that are not negotiable that you need to get done? Number 2, review your time audit and ask yourself, what percentage of the things that you wrote down are little rocks or big rocks? And thirdly, take what's important to you, take your big rocks and block out time to do them in the first half of the day. Make them not negotiable. If you do this, as a result, you'll feel more in control and you'll reduce your stress and that feeling of dread when you look at your to-do list.